from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong. We're the best. Bounce the ball.
Good morning and welcome back to the GDFL Netball Show. Joining us in this segment, we've got Kathy McHenry from the Inverleigh Netball Club. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you.
And Donna's here to help us out with a few questions. That's time.
Yes, I'm back, Fee.
So, Kathy, Inverleigh, you've been there for how long?
It's actually my first year out in Inverleigh. Decided to follow the husband out. He'd started last year.
Yep.
And really enjoyed the club. I went to quite a few of the social functions and found it a really good community club and thought, you know what, I'll jump ship with him, and we're both out there at Inverleigh now.
So it was more so for the social side of it and then the netball side of it?
Not particularly. It was just that the social side probably hooked me in the end.
Yes.
And the fact that my husband and I could travel to the games together. Eat on a Thursday night together.
Where were you before Inverleigh?
At Lara. So yeah, I was there for probably 4 or 5 years playing there at Lara, and he was there also. But then when he went out to Inverleigh, got dragged across by the senior coach out there. So I ended up following so that we could actually see some more of each other.
So, how have you liked your change to the GDFL competition? How have you found it so far?
Really good. Admittedly, though, I was expecting a fair bit of a difference, having come from GFL thinking, everybody says that it's
a better league.
All that sort of stuff.
That's
but
right.
in reality, the trainings have been harder, more intense. Mandy runs a very professional ship out there, so we work very hard and it's very focused and really, really been enjoying it.
Yep.
It's good.
And your competition, I know that you guys have had a pretty tough run. Until you met West a couple of weeks ago and then Anarchy this week.
Yeah.
And so it has been just as tough from the GFL to GDFL, do you think? You found tougher?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was playing B grade and a little bit of A grade at Lara, but comparatively, like the first game came out, played against Bellpost Hill, and it was an amazing game. I honestly felt like I was playing a grand final. The crowd was loud, everything was loud, and we only lost by a point. And we were just absolutely stoked with that result. So.
And in saying that, like, it is a myth that the GDFL is so much lower than what, the GFL is, because a lot of people who have transferred from the GDFL have found that in themselves too, that it's so totally not true, and the competition is, if not just as good as what the GFL is. So you're right in saying that, Kathy. So, favourite position on the court, what do we like?
Well, I actually was trained when I was younger by my mother as a defender, and then everybody grew past me. So defence is my love, but Mandy's put me in there a few times. But really, if I was being realistic, my position is wing defence.
Yeah, because if you come across the likes, and you would have, Kim Martin, who's like 6 foot whatever, very hard to get up to. Like, as much as you've got the skills and you love the play, like, she's very hard to defend.
No, it's in the situations where they've got a short goal attack, which she can utilise at times. So,
for sure. Very good. Sorry, Fee.
And you're the captain out there?
Yeah, a bit of a surprise. Mandy tapped me on the shoulder after pre-season and just said, look, I like the way you go about it and would like you to lead the girls, along with Nicole White, so our last year's...
Best and fairest.
I think that's a great thing to step into a new club and obviously have such an influence that you've stepped straight in to be captain. That's a great effort out there.
Yeah, no, it was really a nice honour.
You don't find the pressure at all being captain, like being able, having to perform really well as a captain?
I don't ever think of it on the court, to be honest. When I'm on the court, I'm very focused and driven, and the fact that I'm the captain doesn't really weigh bearing. It's only when I get to the quarter time, half time breaks and Mandy says, look, I want you to go and speak to the umpires about this, or I want you to go and do this, that I go, that's right,
that's
I'm the captain.
You're that position.
So on the court, it's about leading by example rather than...
And you blended in with the girls there really well?
Yeah, well, I actually managed to drag my sister across from Bannockburn, so I knew her, and we've actually had a couple of new players, so Carly Hasty in goals is new as well. But yeah, the girls out there are fantastic, and everybody gets along really well.
You do have a young bunch of girls that are very, very fit, I must say. So how do you think your year's going to pan out? Like, I know that it was only against West and you've only got the 2 wins under your belt, but I think that you're going to get plenty more during the year. Where is your aim to get? Where do you think you might end up by the end of the year?
We definitely think that we're a finals contention with the teams that we've played against and only lost by small margins. So yeah, we're definitely out there to compete at that high level, and I think that we could achieve a finals position for sure.
Well, and that's the thing too, like at the start of the season, you sort of play halfway through the season, you sort of don't know who you're coming into contact with, you don't know who you're up against, but then the second half you know what you're doing. So, and plus the second half you've gelled with everyone else in the team too, so that also goes towards your performance. So anything is possible in the second half of the netball round, that's for sure.
It is.
Yeah. I know that we have commented on the show that I think you're a team to definitely look out for. If not this year going all the way, or I think you'll hopefully make finals. But I think that in the future you've got such a young bunch of girls. If you can stay together and keep focused, I think that you will go a lot further. Which
absolutely. With the development, Mandy's got a heavy focus on developing juniors, and it shows really well. We've got young Chloe Reardon, who's only 14, and she plays off our bench and does an amazing job.
Yep.
She actually got one of the best on Saturday, didn't she, Chloe?
Yeah. She was played fantastically, and she is a very, very big potential coming up in the next few years or so. So
I think I completely agree with bringing up your juniors, and I think if you've got a strong junior program coming through, it's just going to keep your whole senior list strong for years to come. And I do think it's important to have those people on the bench to know what it's like to play senior netball and sit there and watch it and really get involved with it, because I know that some clubs don't agree with that or sort of don't do that. But I think it's great.
It's shown to be proving well, and I mean the junior, all of our juniors I think are in the top 3 at the moment in the ladder. So
That's good.
So the junior development is clearly working well at Inverleigh, and if they all hang around, then they've got a very promising future.
Yeah.
You better watch your position, Kathy.
Oh, absolutely.
You're out next year. D grade for you.
No, well, everything's looking like it's going to be shaping up. I guess you've just got to make the 5 to turn around to get to finals. And I know that you do have a few of the tough teams to play again in the year, like you did at the beginning. But I think you took it to, especially Bellpost Hill with that 1-point loss. If you could do that sort of thing again, that's what you need to stick to and need to keep doing to get there. But I'd say in these ones that you'll sort of get some wins on the board and hopefully get your percentage up. And
except maybe Winchelsea.
I think most people say that.
Yeah, we certainly do.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, thank you so much for joining us,
No
Kathy,
problem.
and good luck today with your game.
Thanks.
And we're just going to go out to the break with an interview with Kim Martin.
You're the leading goal scorer for the season so far, 255 goals. Kim, that's awesome. How are you feeling?
Oh, well, it's exciting. I think I've got a lot of support from the girls. It's not just me, I guess. Yeah, I've got good passes in and good other goalers in the ring with me, and we just gel really well together and get the scores high.
Absolutely. And one week it was 85 goals.
Yeah, that was a good week. That's my highest score. So
That would have to be your highest score, I think. And tell us, Kim, are you playing elsewhere still as well?
yeah, I'm playing state league for Geelong. So that's on a Wednesday night up in Melbourne, and training hard, and it's a good experience to play state league, I guess.
Yep. And how are you feeling about the GDFL this season? Are you enjoying your time with the GDFL again this season? You've been with us a long time.
Yes, I've been playing for lots of years. But no, having a really good season and can't wait to get to the finals already.
Looking forward to that. You're feeling pretty confident about the finals. There's been a bit of a move around in the ladder. East Geelong yesterday losing to Winch, that's moved it around. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, no, that's good. There's those, couple of top teams, and once we get to play them, it'll be excellent.